Okay, I just got this box in from Riot and it says that it's an Arcane Champion Jinx statue, but what it's supposed to be is another Riftbound Worlds bundle. I ordered 2 Worlds bundles because I want one for my personal collection just to keep sealed, and I want one to open so that I can actually use the stuff that's inside of it. A couple days ago, I logged in after receiving my first Worlds bundle because I had to place 2 different orders just to check on the status of my other order, and it said processing, but when you click on it, it says order not found. So I had to send in a ticket to Riot. I actually got a pretty quick response from Riot saying, here's your updated tracking information and it looks like it's gonna be delivered tomorrow, but what showed up at my door wasn't the packaging of the original Worlds box, it was this. So in this box is either a Worlds bundle and a Jinx statue box, or I got sent a Jinx statue. So let's open it and find out, and hopefully it's the Worlds bundle, and then we'll just open that and see what's inside as well. Now I'm really hoping that this is the Worlds bundle, and if so, I'm gonna change camera angles and show a really cool, like, you know, me opening the product or whatever. But for this shot, I just left my camera on the table, and we're gonna get into it and see what's actually in this box. All right, so we're obviously looking at a Jinx Arcane Champion statue, which is pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. And you know, obviously I just started making Riftbound content. It would be cool if they email me back and they're like, hey, we saw your YouTube channel, we thought it was cool, but I only have like 150 subs. Like, I wanna be on their radar, but I don't think that's it yet. So I'm just gonna shoot them an email and let them know, hey, this was supposed to be a Riftbound Worlds bundle. Hopefully they have something to send us, because I really wanted the extra copy so that I could actually open it and use the stuff inside. But if not, y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this box. Okay, so take 2. Riot sent me a replacement, and it took less than a week, seriously, between communicating with them, sending back the original package, and as soon as it was in the hands of UPS, Riot went ahead and shipped out what should be my Worlds box. So here we go, let's crack this open. It's not marked on the outside, but this should be what we've been waiting for, hopefully, because I'm excited to open it and make a video about it. All right, here is our Worlds 2025 bundle. It's actually our second one, like I said earlier, but I bought 2 because I want one to keep sealed for my personal collection and one to open. So we're gonna open this, and I'm not exactly sure the best way to open it, so I'm gonna put my phone on a tripod off to the side to hopefully capture a different angle if it's good, and I'm gonna get some B-roll of all the stuff on the inside as well to overlay. But so far, outer packaging, you got the Riftbound logo, and on top you've got Worlds 2025 Riftbound, and then you have all the different logos up there. So let me get that other camera set up, and then we're gonna rip into the Worlds bundle. Okay, so I did lay out a playmat, and I've got my second camera right here, which is actually my phone. You can see my original camera right there, but we're gonna do our best here with this unboxing. So let's just rip into it. Right on the inside, it says, welcome to Riftbound. This is a really nice packaging, as it should be. It was kind of a premium item. I think it was retailed at $99, but here is the black Worlds box. It looks really good, and here we go. Peel the plastic off. There's no going back at this point. I love how on top of the box, the Riftbound logo is actually like raised a little bit. You have LOL Esports right here, along with the cities where Worlds took place. And I can't wait to see what they come up with next year, but I don't know exactly how to do this. Okay, so there is this little drawer that pulls out. That was very satisfying, by the way. All right, in the drawer, we have a paper deck box, and inside this paper deck box, I believe, should be our sleeves. Yep. And the sleeves look okay. I probably won't use these just because I don't want to mess up the art on them, and it's kind of more of something to just keep in the collection. One thing I'm super excited about is this deck box right here. It has this summoner icon on the front. It says Riftbound on the back. Has all the icons on the top, and it's just one of those magnetic flip up deck boxes. But so far we don't have a lot of Riftbound official accessories, and so just to have something like this is really cool. And I don't know, man, I'm nervous about using it, but at the same time we bought it to use it, so we'll probably use it. All right, so this little package of cards was also in this drawer, and it was kind of taped down or Velcroed down to the box. And so this is your alt art battlefields, and they're supposed to reference cities that were in Worlds, where Worlds took place. And so there's 3 of them, and these are legal, by the way. So we've got Bandletree, we've got the Grand Plaza, and we've got Aspirant's Climb. And y'all know, if you've been watching me since I started the channel, we definitely have used Bandletree if we're playing Teemo, and we're definitely using Aspirant's Climb for when we're playing Annie or any aggro deck. So I'm gonna use some of these. These are awesome. You also get 3 blanks. I'm not sure what these are for. I think they're for like making your own battlefield or something like that. It's cool, but I don't see myself using that. And then lastly in the drawer is the playmat, which once again, I'm excited about the playmat. This is definitely something that I plan on using. And this thing looks awesome. It feels really nice. Here's a shot for the big camera. A couple things about this mat is it does have the foil like gold accents that are kind of textured. I'm a little worried about those like rubbing off or whatever, but remember, we got one to use, we got one for the collection, but it looks really nice. It does have the zones on it. Some people like that, some people hate that. I do love that it's got the place on the side to keep score, so you can move like a little, like maybe one of the guys from the Proving Grounds box up to keep your score. I don't know if that's really a good idea in case the table gets bumped or something, but, and I don't know if this is supposed to be like a mountain or what it's supposed to be. I know it was like the theme for Worlds, and it looks pretty cool. But hey, we'll use it from time to time just to maybe flex that we got a Worlds bundle. I'm actually going to move all of this. I'm gonna lay it over my RE mat, and we're gonna use this mat for the rest of the video. So one thing I'll say real quick about the mat as well, and then I'll try to get some B-roll and point this out, is that the RE mat, so like the mat that came out with Origins, has this extra stitching around the border where the Worlds mat does not. So this is pretty cool how you open this. You actually just pull up, and then it does this cool little slide thing. And then does it sit in there like that? I don't know. Let's see. Here we go. All right, looks like we have a thank you. Hey there, Riftbounder. Thank you for being a part of Riftbound's inaugural year. I've spent a lot of money on this game already. Your enthusiasm and feedback have shaped Riftbound, more stuff, some signatures. This is pretty cool. I mean, it's just a really cool thing to include, honestly. So first is the oversized battlefields. So this is going to be the same 3 battlefields, the Bandletree, the Grand Plaza, and the Aspirant's Climb, just a jumbo version. And I'm gonna leave these sealed. You can take these with you and use them if you want to. I'm not going to. I think these are cool, but we're just gonna leave them in the box. And then of course, what everybody has been wanting out of the box is the Teemo Swift Scout. This is, it's like Velcroed to this, and you wanna be super careful, right? Because you want your cards to stay in near mint condition. It might be a little bent from that, but as soon as this video is over, I'm going to put this in a top loader. Maybe even send this to get graded, I don't know yet. I'm trying to be extra careful with this thing. There we go. So let me say this about this promo card, the Teemo Swift Scout, is the gold foiling on this card is definitely different than it is on normal cards. So they did put a little bit extra effort into this card. The foiling looks nice, and it's the Panda Teemo skin. Like, of course, it's awesome. So the first thing is opening this box was awesome. Like just the attention to detail, like it felt very premium. Like this should have cost way more just for this packaging, and I love this. You got the 3 oversized battlefields, but you also got a regular size version of them that are legal. You can use these, but you are required to know what your battlefields do. We got a pack of sleeves with the summoner icon on the back. These look great. Once again, I don't want to use these just because I'm worried about the art, and I don't like double sleeving yet. Maybe one day we'll see. Those came in a paper deck box, which this will not be used. This is just gonna go back in here, but you got the really nice premium leather-ish feeling deck box with the magnetic lid. I will be using this one. 3 blank cards, I guess to use as tokens or make your own battlefield. I don't really know. I've seen several people say several different things about these. I don't really know what these are for. They're just gonna go back in the box. Of course, we got the playmat, which is pretty nice, feels very premium. I'm worried about that foiling coming off. I don't know, I've never had a playmat with foiling on it, but the star of the show is the Panda Teemo promo. I'm super stoked to have this, and I can't wait. I don't know if I want to get this graded or if I just want to put it in my binder, or I don't know, maybe one day we'll use it if we ever go back to Teemo. So I'm gonna pack all this up and get this video uploaded as soon as possible. Thank you guys for all the support so far on this channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would just ask you, like, it would mean a lot to me if you would consider subscribing as we continue to grow this channel here on YouTube. Now, next weekend, I'm actually headed out of town. I'm going to Atlanta. I'll be playing in a large Magic the Gathering event. I'm gonna vlog the whole travel experience and as much as I can at the event, but should I scrub out, there's some Riftbound side events that I'm hoping to at least play in one of those. So stay tuned for that. And of course, we are still on a mission to top 8 at least one summoner skirmish this season. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon on the next one.